Wow, 3 wide for the win. Could this have been the greatest NASCAR finish of all time? Hey everybody, I'm Trace Malden with Pit Stop Perspective. On today's episode, we're going to be breaking down the Ambetter Health 400 at Atlanta. This was hands down the best race of the next-gen era. We saw 3 and 4 wide, maybe even 5 wide racing at times. This race came down to a photo finish that was reminiscent of the Dynaco 400. The race got interesting before it even started, with Joey Logano getting penalized for wearing unapproved gloves during qualifying. The gloves he was wearing had webbed fingers that allowed him to be able to block more air from coming into the car during qualifying. Joey received a pass-through penalty, which took him to the back of the field early. The 9 car of Chase Elliott was also penalized for unapproved adjustments, which included changing an engine sensor. He also had to go to the back of the field. As soon as the race started, things stayed interesting. On only lap 2, we saw the big one. 16 cars were involved. However, only 3 ended up leaving due to damage. Those being the 16 of Josh Williams, who wrecked out, the 20 of Christopher Bell, who went to the garage, returned, but had to leave again later due to damage sustained in this crash. The 3rd car whose day was ended early from this wreck was Noah Gragson. He was able to go on for a while, but ended up leaving at Stage 2 due to damage from this wreck. Our Stage 1 winner was Michael McDowell. However, at the start of Stage 2, McDowell spun entering pit road, collecting the 24. Both cars went a lap down. However, Michael McDowell was able to get that lap back because of his speed. The driver who really started to stand out at this point in the race was Austin Cindric. Austin was noticeably fast, and that speed got him the Stage 2 win. In Stage 3, Cindric made a gutsy move to take the field 4 wide for the lead, and amazingly, it worked out for him. On lap 240, the 22 came up into the 17 and put them both into the wall, collecting the 11. That's another week we've seen the 22 get taken out after showing speed early. The thing that everybody's going to be talking about, though, was the 3 wide photo finish between the 8, the 12, and the 99. Daniel Suarez came away with the win, but that's got to be the closest finish I've ever seen. A few of my takeaways from this race. First was Austin Cindric. Like I said before, he was extremely fast. He's reuniting with his former crew chief Brian Wilson this year, who he won a championship with in Xfinity. Next, we have Front Row Motorsports. The 34 qualified on the pole, and the 38 qualified in 4th. McDowell won Stage 1. Gilliland led the most laps, and McDowell was able to come back from being a lap down to finish 8th. This team has been showing some real speed in the past couple of weeks. The new tech alliance between Penske and Front Row has proved to be beneficial for both teams early here in the season. They've both had really good starts, or at least flashed, during the first 2 races. Third, we have the Toyotas. All of the Toyotas have struggled here in the first couple of weeks on these super speedways. None of them qualified in the top 10. Only 2 finished in the top 10 in Stage 1, and the 19 and the 23. Only the 19 finished in the top 10 in Stage 2, and only 2 of them finished in the top 10 at the end of the race, those being the 23 and the 54. This is probably just a super speedway problem, but it'll be something to keep an eye on as the season progresses. Next week we'll be going to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Pennzoil 400. Make sure you tune in Friday for my Pennzoil 400 preview. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you think this is the best finish we've ever seen in NASCAR. Make like Christopher and hit that bell so you can get notified on all of our new content. Thanks for watching.